Welcome back, everyone, to day 2 of the 2021 Lotto Elite Pro Tennis Challenge. We are here in beautiful Reading, Pennsylvania, beautiful Wyomissing, Pennsylvania. So beautiful, it's got multiple names, but of course, we are thoroughly excited for day 2 singles action to begin. And of course, joining me here in the booth, as he did all of yesterday, the Pied Piper of all things Pennsylvania tennis. You know him by one name, I know him by three. It's Don Hutchinson. Hutch, welcome back to the booth, my friend. You excited for day 2's action?
I'm psyched for days 2 action.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, yeah, this should be great.
No, it's only going to get better from here. And kicking off our singles match, we've got two guys who certainly after day 1 looking to improve their performance here today. You see on the near side of your screen, serving first, former Division II national champion out of Columbus State by the name of KP Pannu. You look for KP, 24 years old, out of New Zealand as well, has competed in a couple of challengers in doubles, has played some challengers, some futures in doubles and singles as well. Actually made a semifinal in Champaign a few weeks ago in doubles with fellow Lotto Elite participant Nick Bible. So again, don't let the ranking fool you. While he's young, fresh out of college, I think KP's got a ton of talent, Hutch.
I do too. Yeah, I was impressed yesterday. He absorbed a lot of pace from some big hitters. Saw some great hands at the net watching him play some doubles. And didn't realize he was D2 national champ. That's pretty impressive.
No, there's a body language. Again, body language doctor, superficial. This is why they pay me the big bucks, Hutch. But you can just tell when someone has been very good at tennis their whole life. And Hutch has that. You're Hutch. You have that about you too. But KP has that swag about him where there's just an ease to everything he does on the tennis court. He seems very comfortable in between the lines.
Agree 100%. Really smooth. Smooth in almost everything he does.
Well, good morning, Hutch.
Oof, what a point.
There we go. Day 2 of the Lotto Elite Pro Tennis Challenge officially underway. That's some good stuff there. And I think that's our longest rally of the tournament.
Yeah, definitely longest rally. Oh, that was awesome.
That is super, super good stuff. And of course, again, we've introduced your server on the near side of your screen, KP Pannu on the far side playing. And this is the joke I told you beforehand I was holding. Essentially an elimination match here early on. It's not even a joke. That's just a fact. That's just, you look for Chad Kissell, particularly after yesterday. He drops a 3-set loss to Mukund Sasikumar in his first singles match. Group play here, groups of 4. You go 0-2 in your first 2 matches. You can pretty much sign that up. You're probably not advancing to the semifinal stage.
No, exactly right. Yeah, if you're 0-2, you look for a cold beer up there.
And there's plenty of them.
Right out.
KP lets the ball float just a hair long and ultimately holds at love to get things started here. 1 love, of course. Again, here's our format for the singles matches. It's a fast 4 here, an American fast 4 is how it was described to me, meaning it's not no ad scoring. We are still playing with ads. 3-all will play a tiebreaker. That tiebreaker, your normal tiebreak format, played 7, win by 2. Now, I'm not sure, given how early it is in the day. We playing 3rd set breakers to 10?
I would think we would play
Stay consistent, breaker, right?
Just because of the weather.
Yeah, sure.
Being a little iffy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we don't want to go too long. And God, the matches yesterday were real long, especially the doubles match. Great doubles match.
That's what happens when you have high quality tennis for sure. And I think we've got, 8 singles matches on the day here today?
I think we're scheduled for 10.
Oh, that is beautiful. So yes, I believe it's going to be a 3rd set tiebreaker, played 2-10, win by 2 in lieu of that full 3rd set fast 4 format. But again, tons of great singles action scheduled throughout the day. We start now in the opening service game. Chad Kissell from Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Let's see what he's got.
Oh. Chad did tell me that he learned a little bit from Gulbis yesterday. He said even though Gulbis wasn't on, he was still going for his shots. Sure. He wasn't just trying to put him in play. He said that's why he's a champion.
Glad someone learned something from Ernest yesterday. I don't know what I learned. I learned where to stand. I'm like, oh, okay. you can stand stationary for 2 hours and perform pretty well.
Well, and also you can hit the same spot in the net 50 times in a row in your serve, right?
Exactly.
Maybe it was 48.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me 48 times. I shouldn't be in this commentating booth.
Yeah, that was a little disappointing.
No doubt about that, but we'll see him bounce back here in singles later today. I believe he's our next matchup.
You're right.
And he's got KP next, or he's got
Kissell
next. Interesting. So Chad gets the early 3 matches, first 3 out of Group 1, and you see Chad here now up 40 love for him yesterday. It's already a much better start. He lost that first set against Makun Sesakumar 4 love in about 10 minutes.
Exactly. Yeah, much better start for Chad. Yep.
That's nice.
This is kind of a little international match that we have, right?
Absolutely. And I know former college guys as well here at Cracked Racquets, that's something we always will have an affinity for. Again, Chad, all conference, I believe, player of the year while at Valparaiso. About to head down to Waco, Texas. Train with his Baylor Bears. Worth noting, it's a former Valparaiso player now in charge of that Baylor Bear program in Michael Woodson. So,
yeah, and originally from Latrobe, PA.
Which is where?
Home of Arnold Palmer, Western PA.
I was going to say 2 hours from here? 3 hours from here?
Yeah, it might be more like three plus.
So perhaps not the hometown hero. If your hometown's 3 hours away.
True, but he did play here, so it might be the close. Not Bible's. Bible's our hometown guy.
Exactly.
But KP from New Zealand, which is pretty impressive.
No, super nice. And talking to him yesterday during media day, I know how much he appreciates this opportunity to get to compete in just such an intimate environment.
He seems to get along well with all the players. It sounds like a bunch of them know him and enjoy knowing him.
Oh, there it is. Oh, put that on Sports Center. That is. That's special.
Yeah, Kissell just got KP'd.
Yeah.
Right? He did.
Westoff, I hope you saved the clip. That's all I have to ask. That might have been the best shot ever hit with a diadem racket. Just going to throw that out there.
Love the shape of that forehand from here. And got on the outside of that ball, curved it around, and hit the heck out of it.
And I think we see the early dynamic in this match. Kissell's going to be the one providing the pace touch.
Absolutely. Yep.
And it feels like KP, who's not going to be overwhelmed by that pace, but he'll be the one reacting from there.
Counter puncher. Redirects balls really well. He's got wonderful hands, wonderful skills like that. Yeah, he's not bringing the big pace, but he's bringing loads of skill. Just like that. A little angle, little lob, little drop between the legs.
Yeah, it's he's got all the shots. There's no denying that. Meanwhile, again, the aggression Chad has come out with here in set number 1. Marked contrast to yesterday.
Yeah, he's focused.
Yeah, very much so.
Yesterday he was sleeping.
I know it's really stupid because, first ball out of bounds on the day, but you watch these players up close, and right now Chad, I believe, ATP singles ranking outside the top 1,000, ditto for KP, and yet these guys are ridiculously talented. Like, the tennis ability is so evident.
Yeah, and you can't believe how deep we are with players here, or the ATP. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, because these guys are incredibly talented.
Absolutely, and so.
About 2 feet from the pole.
Little search and rescue operation here for this tennis ball. Other way.
To your right.
I see. We've got staff, ball kids, aerial. It's full search. Calling the police.
We do. We're search and rescue.
No. Isn't that ball going to be soaked too? Anyways, it's early. This speaks to the intimacy of this event. And again, I'm just waiting to see someone dive head first.
Yeah, let's bring another ball and continue playing.
Yeah. This is what we call the morning coffee break. They're like, oh,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
that was a
right.
lot of tennis for 5 minutes. Can we just slow things down a little bit? The new ball has arrived. They'll find it. But we continue play here. 40-30 in the service game. KP Pannu.
A little overhit on that. And our resident catbird back.
Oh,
Well, welcome in
I
this
missed
morning.
him.
Yeah.
Again, I'm waiting for my morning dove. A little chickadee action.
The KP does a great job of redirecting all the pace of Kissell, getting him on the run, which is what he wants to do.
The word smooth keeps coming up. It's such easy tennis from KP.
Right, yeah, he is a smooth player. Then he throws in a little bit of a bomb there, and he can kind of lull you to sleep with this game.
No, he's got that quick twitch. Again, it's very, very impressive stuff from KP. And if we can right now, Westhoff, let's bring up the KP graphic, talk about his game. He was the Peach Belt Conference singles most valuable player. Now, we all know that Peach Belt Conference, world renowned for its tennis prowess. But again, it speaks to the fact he was a national champion while at Columbus State. He was the PBC Player of the Year in 2018, first team in singles and doubles, and ITA singles All-American as well. I mean, that's a lot of credit. The resume is nice for KP. And again, I believe he played with Nick Bible in Champaign. I want to say that was about a month ago. I happened to be at that event where he made the semifinals in doubles. They ended up losing to two guys, Elliot Spizzeri, who won the singles title at that event, and Ben Shelton, who just won the doubles at the USTA Boys Kalamazoo 18s championship, earned himself a wild card into the US Open. And so, again, it's not the traditional path, perhaps. It's not that big school and top rated junior, but you can't carve the, no one carves a sky. Is it skins a cat the same way? Carves a cat? Don't carve your cat. Skin your cat. Don't carve him.
You might carve a cat, but I'm not carving any cat.
Yeah, exactly. We leave the carving to Westhoff at Cracked Racquets. So 1-2 for Kissell serving, far side of your screen.
A sweet return. KP's got some interesting shots. He doesn't. There's not one shot that he doesn't have.
Yeah.
We have some one-trick ponies out here, but that's not him. He can slice and dice, power.
And I'm actually really excited to see him play Golbis and Sasakumar and just see how he matches up with that heavy pace. Certainly this is a good warm-up test for him here.
Yeah, very good.
You'd argue, again, probably a bit more dynamic of our two players on court in terms of just the variety of things he can do. That said, as we saw against Sasakumar in that second set when Chad's landing the first serve, landing that forehand, he can hit a game of power tennis that I don't care who you are, it's just tough to compete with.
Yeah, Chad's a serving one guy.
Yeah.
Serving the big forehand.
He's a Craig O'Shaughnessy favorite, disciple.
Yeah, absolutely. And KP's got a serve plus a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half.
Until he's counted to 7, he's like, this rally hasn't started.
That's right.
A little long, there's that ball sprays. So now 3 game points, break point chances, I should say, for New Zealand's KP Pannu here early against Pennsylvania's Chad Kissell.
Deep. Yep. Break.
So the double fault goes way of KP. He now takes a 3-1 early break lead here in set number 1. Again, Alex Kruskin of Cracked Racquets, joined by my main man Hutch. be here all day long, 12 hours of play. Now, hopefully, the rain will hold off. We'll be able to stay outdoors, but rest assured, at an elite event, we've got contingency plans to go indoors if necessary. For now, KP Pannu looks to serve out this first set.
Good point.
Yeah, good tennis all the way around. I do enjoy that little half volley scoop there on the backhand approach. Bold move.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what. I think it was going in for an approach. It wasn't too good, so he backed up.
Yeah, maybe he's like, can I hit the one-handed backhand? I can do every. Oh, nope, I can't. Okay, I'm going back.
Yeah. What I like is the variety. I mean, he's certainly a counterpuncher, but a little underspin, a little cross court, a little line, a little down. Just a little bit of everything from him.
And I kind of like, you can see from our commentary booth, our next matchup, Chad Kissell going to play back-to-back. He's going to take on Ernest Golbis.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, great feat to get up to the net that quick and super touch. And you could see that he had the touch from doubles.
It's not inappropriate to still use the metaphor smooth as a baby's bottom, right? Because that's like world renowned. We all know that's smooth.
Yeah,
and that's what that half volley was.
I just like his game. It doesn't look like he puts his body under any pressure. Watch his service motion. Nice erect. Easy on everything.
Easy spring.
Oh, yeah.
Weight moves forward.
Yeah. Real nice motion. That thing won't break down for another 50 years.
Yeah. Be hustling people at the New Zealand country clubs into his mid-60s.
That's right.
Yeah.
Of course, I jinxed him.
No, I mean, 30 love, 31 up. I get the choice.
But the motion is beautiful.
I'm just going to say we can see on the sidelines Ernest Golbis, who's playing in our next match against Chad, doing a little scouting. I saw him pointing out the Kissell forehand. Something about, I can't translate. But it looked along the lines of good.
But Chad's got that elbow up in the air. And
Yeah.
Just a great body turn. He's a big, strong guy, so he just wails at that thing. Very effective. Nice looking shot, too.
I'm going to call it now. KP over Golbis upset.
Woo.
That's my upset of the day. He's going to lose now 0-0. But that's the call.
I think KP, he's got Kissell kind of confused. He doesn't know if he's going down the middle, at the body, out wide. He's going to slice.
Confirms as much as he comes over to towel off.
That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
We got so much variety he brings out here. Nobody really knows what to expect.
Double set point, by the way.
Sweet.
That's money.
Sweet.
Real nice first set from KP Pannu. He takes a 4-1 decision over Chad Kissell. Now again, fast 4 format. What does that mean? It means we're getting right into set number 2. We will be back, of course, with Kissell to serve first then. That is just because we've got 10 matches to get through today. So much fantastic tennis here on the grounds. We call it ETS. Emke Tennis Stadium here, and of course so many people we have to thank, in the people who help make this sort of event possible. And of course, let's start with our title sponsor here today. Actually, Lotto Elite, we love you, but you know who the MVPs are coming into day 2? The winners of day 2 right now are Mrs. Emke Cookies Players of the Day. It's got to be our friends at Vaptor.com, because the Vaptor team was out here at 7:30 a.m. and we had some heavy rain last night. And if you haven't heard of Vaptor, VAPTR.com. It's the best in the business. In court drying technology, again, they're out here by 7:30, 8:05. Honestly, the court it looked brand spanking new. It was like, did you just resurface this as well? Got to give a shout out to the Vaptor team.
Absolutely, thumbs up to those guys and girls.
Yeah, of course, we saw both of them out there. I think I was told 7 minutes it took to dry one half of the court. If you can dry a court in 7 minutes, you're doing something right. Again, Vaptor.com, VAPTR.com, the best in dry court technology. And look, it's proprietary information. I asked them if I could have a look. They were like, Alex, you have the biggest mouth in tennis. Under no circumstances are we showing you the technology of the Vaptor, but I saw it in action. It works, Hutch. So
it was bone dry out here, ready to go immediately.
Absolutely. So Vaptor.com, VAPTR.com. Dry courts faster with Vaptor.
I like that.
Thank you. Trademark. So Kissell to serve now here. Start our second set. That'll work.
Yep.
I don't know if you're a modern music sort of fan, Hutch, but like Taylor Swift would always say, shake it off, shake it off. And that's what Kissell does there.
Did you know Taylor Swift originally from Wyomissing, PA?
Really?
Absolutely.
So you do
Grew up here.
All that tells me, Hutch, is that you listen to Taylor Swift.
Oh, I do. Don't like to admit it. If you're from the Reading, Wyomissing area, you have to.
Yeah, of course. It's a rite of passage.
That's right.
I'm just waiting for you to say, Alex, we are never, ever, ever getting back together. And I'll be like, Hutch, come on. Sorry. 15, I'm getting him. She's like, don't you ever sing Taylor Swift again, one of our ball girls.
You're getting the eye from this ball girl.
It's match 1. Big surfing from Kissell. A couple free points here early if you're Chad. It's a little bit like yesterday.
He finds his rhythm here, and I'm not so sure that was a great decision to return serve out of the gate here. Close.
That's awesome.
Yeah, good close.
That's really good stuff from Chad Kissell. And again, we saw him yesterday, and that's part of the product of this Fast Four format. If you have a little lull, little 5-minute gap in action early on, you're going to lose a set, and you're going to find yourself quickly down.
Yeah. That's the interesting part of Fast Four.
Mm-hmm.
A little lull in your game, you're done for one set. Whew.
That's really nice stuff there from Kissell. I'm trying to look here. We are covered in our broadcasting tent, but I don't want to say it's raining. There's definitely a little mist.
Yeah, might be a little misty out there.
It's a little misty out there? Yeah, it's a drizzle. We have on-site first-hand confirmation from our ball girl. It is a slight drizzle. Again, playable. Definitely playable, but something to keep our eyes on. Sprinkles scheduled throughout the day. Hopefully the rain will miss us here.
Oh, boy.
I try to use miss as just as many different features as possible. Like I missed dinner last night. All these different things, but no, again, something to keep an eye on certainly throughout the day. We get a lot of summer rain here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we get a reasonable amount, especially this time of the year.
Yeah, for sure.
It gets hot, 90, 95 degrees, thunderstorms in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's a rite of passage again.
But usually kind of humid like it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
But we're still playable out here.
Mm-hmm.
Courts still look good.
And so for now, of course, beautiful ETS MK Tennis Stadium, the latest specifications of the U.S. Open. Little confab about the balls. That's what was going on there.
Good second serve. He adjusted after the first one just wide and brought that. They were serving Kissell far out to the forehand, wide to the forehand all the time on the deuce side yesterday.
It's a good read. Keep him honest here.
Yeah. slice backhand that was up the line.
He's just got such a live arm, it feels like, and just one of those. I know it's a superficial thing, but if you've watched enough tennis, there are people who are just blessed with that shoulder, that contact point where it's just so easy.
Yeah.
That's KP.
That is. I mean, that was a real quality shot. He's trying to move Kissell out.
That's why you build a 30-love lead, Hutch.
That's right. Well, KP's trying to stay away from Kissell's forehand.
Especially on that second serve.
Yeah. And almost everybody's going to do that. I mean, Chad's got a weapon. Let's see if he kicks us out high to the backhand here again.
Could see a serve and volley coming here.
Look at how fast he get up to the net on that. I mean, he's got great feet getting up to the net.
No, I thought the single best set of tennis we saw all of yesterday was that first set, Bible and KP taking on Ramanathan and Roy Smith. Yeah, that was a 7-6 set. They had a set point.
Yes, they did. That was a cool set of tennis and some great doubles points.
Absolutely. And I was talking to Mukund Sasakumar, one of our players here in the broadcast booth yesterday, and I asked him straight up, do you think that doubles team, if given more time to just mature and compete at that level, could they become, full-time challenger guys who are on that precipice looking to make a jump? And Mukund said, absolutely. He said again, the difference between those futures guys, the challengers guys, they would have had to repeat that first set performance in the second set, and they weren't quite able to do that. And sustaining it for an hour and a half, that's the biggest challenge in professional tennis. But that first hour, really, really special.
It was. Yeah, wonderful to watch. Ooh, look at that one. Kissell up to the task on that underhand serve.
No, I like it. He left that one a little bit hanging.
Yeah.
You can see as he comes to towel off, that will not be the last underhand serve we see today.
That was sweet. Nice little change. And again, he's got every shot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some guys couldn't hit 1 out of 100 of those.
No chance.
KP's got all the shots here. Using them all. Yeah, Kissell's getting after himself. He probably should hit that cross court.
Yeah, just, you can't give. I mean, again, I like the terms. I like the idea to go down swinging, because that first set, it just felt like everything was a react. KP was able to react so well. He had Chad in the outer thirds. So even on that miss, though, I do like his aggression there.
Yeah, a little late on that. No spin on that ball. And it's good that he's swinging out.
Oh,
sweet. That's sweet.
That's a really nice volley there from KP Pannu, who seems locked in here to start his singles campaign at this 2021 Lotto Elite Pro Tennis Challenge. Yeah,
that was sweet.
Or the underhand serve.
I didn't want that to come out.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Of course, again, part of the fun of this event, Hutch and I and really everyone on the grounds has had the chance to interact with these players, running dialogue between a couple of them and us here in the commentary booth as well. Yesterday, Chris Eubanks thought he was going to throw his racket at me at one point in jest, but it would have hurt.
Chris is a big man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kissell doing what he does best here, pound serves.
Tweener. Yep. Oh! This guy is everywhere today. Westoff. Cut the clip. And I said it earlier. I'm going to correct myself. That was the best shot I've ever seen with a diadem racket.
He's quick.
Oh, that's
He's got some wheels.
ridiculous. You know what's fun about KP, though? I bet he would do that at a Futures, too.
Yeah, I think he would.
And that might be part of the problem. But in my head, that tweener was worth 2. Still,
puts on a show.
no, it's all we can ask for here.
That's what people come out to see.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Makes it fun for us.
No, for sure. And I have to say, 9 a.m., quality crowd here for an EXO event. Expecting more and more people to filter in throughout the day.
Ooh.
Even when Chad has connected with the serve with the +1 forehand, it just feels like KP has had answers for everything today.
He did. Yeah, he's a wonderful counterpuncher.
Mm-hmm.
And once he gets Kissell on the move, it's usually all she wrote. It's Twin KP, like that one. Woo. Got that wonderful, cool touch up by the net.
Yeah, it's a good move there. Fantastic return. We'll see here, though. Again, I'm waiting for that big push from Chad.
It's usually going to start with the serve.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can do it right here with the serve. He's throwing everything at him. Just everything. Droppers, angles, slice, topspin.
Early on the rise, moving forward, tweeners. Literally everything.
That'll take it.
Our chair umpire confirms ball. Bit long, but that's just case in point. He's feeling it. To jump around that ball, hit the inside in forehand.
From almost outside the
Yeah,
alley.
that's nice.
Yeah, that was real nice.
No, that forehand, you can't miss that one if you're Chad.
Now and a bunch of slices that time. Just a whole different point. You need to deal with the underspin.
Yeah. And I think that's part of the issue. You don't know if he's going to take that ball early on the rise. You don't know if it's going to turn into a drop shot.
Exactly. He's got Kissell still confused. And I think it's working on Kissell when he serves. Because the serve has dropped.
Yeah.
Miles per hour percentage first serves in. Kissell's just not sure what to do over there to make a dent in KP's game.
Oh, man.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
awesome stuff.
Wow.
Beautiful tennis here from KP to kick things off. He takes the break lead now in set number 2, 4-1, 2-1 for the man out of Columbus State. Again, coming up after this one, and I see him jogging in place behind us. You always feel Ernest Gulbis' presence. He's on the ground here now, getting warmed up.
I'm going to ask him if he wants a beer.
He'll say yes. He'll say, it's 5:30 in Latvia.
That's right.
So I'm in. But we see him getting warmed up. It's been great to get to hang out with him. His lovely wife, oldest daughter here. Of course, so many of these players, again, relishing this opportunity to get to play in an intimate setting like this. Beautiful backyard court, courtesy of the Emke family. Cannot thank them enough. So many of our sponsors, I know, part of what makes the Emkes great. You've got doctors, you've got lawyers, you've got the Emke Law Firm. And if any of you watching this here locally in Pennsylvania have any issues, I'm talking from traffic tickets to the more serious stuff, just call the Emke Law Firm. They've got you handled. EmkeLaw.com. That's EMKEY Law.com. I'm not going to spell law for you because if you're watching this stream, you can probably spell law, but Emke, EMKEY Law.com. You can also call 610-750-6014. All of your legal needs here in Pennsylvania. Emke Law Firm. Go to emkelaw.com. I think we can agree. KP Pannu laying down the law here through his first set and a half of this match. 4-1, 2-1 lead now over former Valparaiso standout Chad Kissell.
Yeah, KP's got a nice control here of this match.
As he double faults.
Yeah,
We've done that twice now. That's on us.
I know. Poor guy. We're killing him.
Yeah, someone's got to slow him down.
What I'm impressed with is footwork.
Yeah.
Wonderful footwork. He's got his on balance on all these different shots he's hitting. He can hit it because he's so well on balance. Of course, I jinxed him on that one too.
No, and I'm happy you bring that up because there's a fluidity, just the fluidness with which he plays, whether it's the movement.
Yeah, I mean,
it just feels like there's more upside to tap.
I'm loving watching him. He's always on balance.
Yeah.
That's why he can hit the tweeners. He can hit this. He can hit that. He can hit the droppers. He can throw the little underhand serve at you.
Yeah.
He's just always on balance in what he's doing.
Ball kind of died on him too at that baseline. 15-30 now. Still, this is probably maybe the best we've seen from Chad since that opening serve or early on in that first set.
Yeah, Chad didn't get any spin on that ball. Just kind of floated, kind of knuckled. And
thought that was a footwork thing.
Yeah. Wow. Man.
It's just one of those days.
Sweet shot.
Some really, really nice tennis there.
That's going to be frustrating for Kissell. Kissell had a decent shot.
More than decent. That's good. That's a good approach.
That's
the ball you come in behind, but again, KP this morning, top 500 level tennis. Really, really good stuff. Above 30 becomes 30 all.
Ball was called good. And that's about the 10th time our chair umpire, Glenn Meyer, has said there's no mark on a hard court.
Yeah, he's wrong. But he's right, but he's wrong. He's right in that, come on, we're not adjudicating ball marks on a hard court. That's not how this works. But they do create marks. It's just like, is that the one? Is it the other way? Because it's not clay.
Yeah, in the record books or in the rule book, it says
exactly no marks on hard courts.
Right. When you look at it, there's a mark.
Yeah, exactly. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah. I think Kissell just might be a little late on some of these.
Yeah.
Footwork could. Maybe it's a little early in the morning.
Timing's just a hair off.
Yeah, just a little bit.
For sure. Kissell, mentioning he's the least steady player in the world. I don't think that's fair. I will say his balance definitely a little bit off this morning.
Yeah, he's a big man.
Yeah.
And KP's got him on the run all the time. Hitting those running power forwards, that's tough.
I know, he's moving the ball super. Oh.
They should deduct a point for that.
Well, I like the first of all, it was way better than his first attempt.
Guess he's got to be frustrated with that return.
Again, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah.
It's within the rule books, but certainly you can see the frustration starting to build for Chad Kissell, who just hasn't played his best tennis here in this morning match. Now, the good news is he'll get another one immediately after this, as he's going to take on Ernest Golbis. And I know for me as a player after a match, perhaps like the one he's experiencing there, you like nothing more than to just get right back on court, work through those problems.
Exactly. He hasn't figured out the puzzle here at KP.
Ooh. I will say, of all of the athletes, though, he's the one most decked out in Lotto gear right now. Looks good. I like the Lotto collection.
It's a good look.
Ryan, if you're hearing this, get me some shoes, please. 30-15 now, though, for Chad. He looks to stay alive here in our opening match. Again, coming up next, we're going to try and fire these out back-to-back. Stay outside as long as we can. Golbis taking on Kissell. Forehand goes a bit long there for Chad. And we mentioned this at the top. That +1 forehand is so critical to his game.
Yeah, that's his game. Serve +1. If he doesn't have it, he's not winning.
Yeah.
Big serve.
Take that here as we try to just again put some pressure on KP, force him to serve it out.
Good serve.
So we go one more here in our opening match. At least KP Pannu going to have the opportunity to serve to move to 1-0 in group number 1. And again, while we have some time, let me let you know how this play works. Again, we've got 4 players per group. I believe that means 6 matches total per group, I want to say. I think that's the permutations. I'm right. It's three times 2 times 1, because it's 3 exclamation point or 4 whatever it is. The point being, you play your matches. 3 + 2 + 1. That's right. It's 6 matches per group, 12 total. We got through 2 yesterday. That means we've got 10 today. That math checks out. Of course, the 2 players with the highest record. Yeah, there's a lot of quick talking. So that way you can't doubt me. The 2 players with the highest, the best records in their groups will advance to the semifinals. The 1 from each group will play the 2 from the other group. From those semifinals, we will have our final match. All of that going to take place tomorrow, Hutch, as today we try to get through our groups. Again, group number 1, Chad Kissell, KP Pannu, Ernest Golbis, and Mukund Sasakumar. Group number 2, we've got Ramkumar Ramanathan, Roy Smith, Chris Eubanks, and Nick Bible. That will be our afternoon session. Going group 1 in the morning, group 2 in the evening.
And my guess he's going to bag the underhand serve on this.
I don't know. Given the KP we've seen, he might go exclusively underhand.
It's the first underhand forehand I've seen him
Yeah,
hit.
no.
Slice forehand.
Watching him play, how is this guy not top 1,000?
He's got every show. He's great to watch.
Yeah.
You have no clue what shot's coming next.
No,
neither is Kissell.
Yeah, and he makes it.
He makes them. Sweet, sweet.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
That's just awesome stuff.
Yeah.
And we said this yesterday during the doubles. It's almost easier to know, get that ball hit at you. Just say, I know it's coming. I'm guessing. You guessed right.
That's right. Yeah, just have a good base, move forward on that thing coming at you. That was sweet. Pretty point.
So 2 points away now. 30 love.
Just missed.
Here comes the underhand. Do it.
Look at that.
I was a shot early. That's better from Chad.
Yeah.
And let's be clear, it's only one break. And we saw
right.
him yesterday. You flip that second set around, it's a third set breaker. Anything can happen there, but still. Again, if you're Chad Kissell, just some rhythm heading into your next singles match, which would be against Ernest Golbis. I don't want to say immediately following this, but fairly close. Now, though, we'll see if Columbus State's, New Zealand's KP Pannu can serve this match out. Yeah, it's pretty.
Sweet. Yeah, that was sweet.
And we talked about this yesterday. That's probably, 100, 110 out wide. It's not easy to produce that sort of pace.
No, and it's easy pace.
Yeah.
I mean, his mechanics are nearly perfect on this serve. I love his service motion. Oh, so between the legs under.
That's pretty, though.
Oh, I love that. I've never seen.
No, this guy, Westhoff, we're going to have clips to cut. We got to do some work. I think even Golbis, you can see him chuckling. He's like, damn, I might lose to this guy.
Yeah, good return.
Great return from Chad. So now 40-30, second match point. We're going to get the slow clap working on match points. I'm going to work with the crowd. I'm going to teach it to them.
Oh, I love all the shots that KP brings out here. My favorite guy to watch so far.
I'm just really happy that underhand. You knew it was coming. He was practicing it in warm-ups.
Between the legs.
Yeah, all the time. This guy's amazing.
Kissell hates it.
Yeah.
But everybody else loves it.
No fun to play.
No.
There it is.
Yep.
Balls. Love that. Love that. Ball goes long. And so, KP Pannu, 4-1, 4-2, 4-love, 4-2 victory, excuse me. No, it was 4-1, 4-2. Yeah, they cleared the scoreboard, excuse me, as I looked up. 4-1, 4-2 victory to get our day started. He moves to 1-0 in group number 1. Now, coming up next, Chad Kissell going to stay on court. He's going to play his third and final match of the perhaps tournament in singles, as he's going to take on former number 10 in the world Grand Slam semifinalist Ernest Golbis. That match, I'm going to say, coming up in about 5 to 10 minutes. So we hope you stick around with us. It should be a fantastic day of action. But for now, I'll turn to you one last time. Any final thoughts on our opener, Hutch?
No, very entertaining.
Yeah.
I mean, I hadn't seen KP play before, and he showed me every shot in the book and a couple that I didn't know about.
Yeah, no, it's exactly. He's making it up on the fly, but certainly an entertaining start to our day. We've still got 9 matches to go here on day 2, but we hope you stick with us. For now, for my main man, Hutch, for super producer Daniel Westhoff on the 1s and 2s, I'm Alex Gruskin. You are watching the 2021 Lotto Elite Pro Tennis Challenge.